We, the members of the Polk County Sheriff's Office, are committed to excellence in providing law enforcement, detention, and public safety services. In partnership with our community, we will serve with integrity, compassion, accountability, and professionalism.
March 8, 2024. Registered sex offender from Brevard County arrested for committing sex crimes in the Winter Haven area. On March 6, 2024, Robert Miranda of Titusville, DOB March 6, 1982, was booked into the Polk County Jail on his 42nd birthday for multiple felonies related to his lewd and lascivious behavior during the end of February in the Winter Haven area. Miranda is a registered sex offender in the state of Florida. The investigation was conducted by the Winter Haven Police Department and the PCSO, due to the incidents being reported within the city and in unincorporated areas of the county. During the last week of February 2024, the Winter Haven Police Department and the Polk County Sheriff's Office received reports of a suspicious man driving a gray mid-sized SUV in the Winter Haven area, approaching children who were walking to their bus stops in the morning. At 7:20 a.m. on February 23, a 9-year-old child reported that while she was walking to her school bus stop on Avenue H and 15th SD, the man, wearing a black surgical-style mask, pulled up and asked her if she was missing a dog, and said he had one in his vehicle. Recognizing that he was trying to get her in the car, she ran to an adult and reported it. The man drove away, and the child noticed that the vehicle did not have a tag on it. 20 minutes later, at 7:40 a.m., a 12-year-old child reported a male matching the same description approached him while he, the child, was walking to his school bus stop at Avenue J and 4th ST. The driver opened his door and masturbated in front of the boy. The boy took out his phone and attempted to take a photo, at which point the driver immediately drove in reverse and fled. He told officers that the man was wearing a black surgical-style mask. The description of the driver and vehicle given by both kids matched. They described a skinny white-haired Hispanic male in his 20s or 30s with short brown or black hair wearing a black medical-style mask over his mouth and nose, driving a gray mid-sized SUV. A gray Mitsubishi Outlander driving backwards into a parking lot of a business on Avenue Casey. The driver backed into a parking space and after a short amount of time, he got out and walked to the rear of the SUV. He was wearing a black shirt and black pants. This matches the statement given by the 12-year-old child of the suspect fleeing in reverse. The Mitsubishi Outlander traveling towards 3rd Street. The Mitsubishi Outlander passing a school bus on 3rd Street. Winter Haven investigators obtained additional video from 3rd Street which showed the license plate of the SUV. They ran the tag, and found it was registered to Christina Miranda of Haines City. During the investigation, another incident was found to have occurred on February 16, 2024, where two women were approached by the same suspect in the same vehicle on Avenue SW. He opened the driver's door and masturbated in front of them. When the victims yelled at the driver, he left. Video surveillance from the area captured the incident. The victims reported he was wearing a black surgical-style mask, and that the vehicle did not have a tag. Detectives responded to Christina Miranda's home in Haines City, and learned that her adult son Robert has been living in Lake Alfred and driving the Outlander. She told detectives that she purchased it for him to drive, and he is insured, she providing the insurance documents. Miranda has been a registered sex offender since 2005 due to a conviction in Brevard County for lewd and lascivious battery on a victim between 12–15 years old. He has registered two vehicles with the state per the FDLE requirements, a red Suzuki motorcycle and a red Alfa Romero, and his Titusville address. PCSO Special Victims Response Team detectives obtain a warrant for his arrest for the failure to register offenses related to his temporary Polk County address and possession of the Outlander. He was taken into custody in Titusville by the Brevard County Sheriff's Office. PCSO Special Victims Unit detectives obtained a search warrant for his residence and the Outlander, and seized the following: his cell phone, several articles of clothing, and 3 black masks. They then obtained an additional warrant charging him with sex crimes. The real heroes of this investigation are the very brave children who immediately thwarted this pervert's efforts to corrupt, assault, kidnap or molest them, and who gave law enforcement officers excellent descriptions of the suspect and the vehicle he was in. Secondly, I would like to commend my deputies and detectives for relentlessly pursuing and following up on every lead from here to Brevard County, resulting in the swift apprehension of a registered sex offender who clearly is on a mission to continue to assault and abuse children. Grady Judd, Sheriff. The joint investigation conducted between PCSO and Winter Haven clearly shows the outstanding dedication to get this offender off the street and put where he belongs. From the very beginning, our agencies left no stone unturned to come to his successful outcome. Winter Haven Deputy Police Chief Vance Monroe. On March 6, 2024, Miranda was transferred to the Polk County Jail. He is charged with 3 counts: sex offender failure to register, F3, for failing to report his temporary residence in Lake Alfred to the PCSO, for failing to report the Lake Alfred residence to the DHSMV, and for failing to report the Mitsubishi Outlander as a vehicle he owns and drives. 1 count attempted kidnapping, F1, for attempting to kidnap a child under 13 by attempting to get her into his vehicle on February 23, 2024. 1 count lewd and lascivious exhibition by a person over 18, F1, for masturbating in front of a child under the age of 16 on February 23, 2024. 1 count indecent exposure, F3, for exposing himself to 2 women on February 16, 2024. These charges were all enhanced due to the suspect wearing a mask during the commission of the crimes. Robert Miranda has an extensive criminal history. February 1997, Orange County Sheriff's Office, arson, guilty. January 2000, West Melbourne PD, sex offense against a child, adjudication withheld. February 2001 and July 2002, Brevard County Sheriff's Office, VOP. September 2008, Brevard County Sheriff's Office, sex offender failure to register. May 2009, Brevard CO, 3 counts, VOP. May 2019, PCSO, possession of cocaine, possession of paraphernalia, solicitation of a prostitute. March 2023, Haines City PD, possession of cocaine, possession of paraphernalia, carrying a concealed weapon, possession of a weapon or ammo by convicted felon. July 2023, Brevard CO, possession of paraphernalia, crack pipe, naked female found in vehicle with him. September 2023, PCSO, 3 counts, VOP. October 2023, PCSO, introduction of contraband into detention facility. November 2023, Brevard CO, possession of crack cocaine and Xanax. February 2024, Brevard CO, unattached tag. Deputies responded to a suspicious vehicle call regarding a male wearing a hoodie and shades in the area. He told them he was waiting for his girlfriend. These cannot be the only instances where Miranda has solicited or exposed himself. We encourage anyone who has seen this guy and or car connected with anything illegal to please contact us. We need to make sure this guy spends years in prison to separate him from innocent children. Grady Judd, Sheriff.
December 18, 2023. 2 Lakeland men arrested for burglarizing a church and stealing $300 worth of food. 59-year-old Nelson Newman and 27-year-old Ronald McCain, both of Lakeland, were arrested and charged Saturday for burglary, theft, and tampering with evidence. Polk County Sheriff's Office detectives determined they were the two men who broke into an outbuilding at Christ Memorial Baptist Church in Lakeland early Friday morning and stole about $300 worth of frozen meat, Gatorade, and Lactaid ice cream. They loaded the stolen items onto a bicycle with an attached trailer. Investigating deputies showed images of the bicycle and trailer to residents, which led them to an address on Meridian Avenue where they found McCain and Newman. The bicycle and trailer, several containers of Lactaid ice cream inside and outside the home, some left out, partially eaten, and a case of Gatorade. One of the men inside the residence told deputies that Newman left the residence in the early morning hours and returned with large quantities of frozen meat and ice cream. Both men refused to tell deputies the location of the stolen frozen meat. During an interview, Mr. Newman told deputies that he was lactose intolerant. Newman has 26 prior arrests in Polk County, including robbery with a firearm, aggravated assault, theft, grand theft, loitering and prowling, burglary, dealing in stolen property, grand theft auto, drug possession, resisting with and without violence, driving while license suspended, criminal mischief, littering, reckless driving, DUI, and leaving the scene of an accident with damage. He has been to Florida State Prison 6 times. Ronald McCain has 9 prior arrests in Polk County including charges for methamphetamine possession, drug paraphernalia possession, knowingly driving while license suspended, driving under the influence of alcohol/drugs, and multiple failures to appear in court. These two Grinches got caught stealing $300 worth of frozen food and Gatorade from a church. Both are not strangers to the county jail. Newman has 26 previous arrests and this is McCain's 10th arrest. My guess is that if they showed up at the church and asked for help, they would have received it. Instead, they stole from the church and we took them to jail. Grady Judd, Sheriff.
Equality before the law, also known as equality under the law. Equality in the eyes of the law, legal equality, or legal egalitarianism, is the principle that all people must be equally protected by the law. The rule of law is a political ideal that all citizens and institutions within a country, state, or community are accountable to the same laws, including lawmakers and leaders. It is sometimes stated simply as no one is above the law.